Check it out, it's creepy. I'm gonna go check on the girls one more time. It's already dark. Been busy all day. Look at them hanging out under a heat lamp. How come all of you decided to take today off? I know it's Sunday and all, but come on. I had one eggy today. Okay. Okay, I promised you the story of this rich blue A5 purple card holder binder, which fits, as you can see, the Filofax A5 inserts perfectly. The sellers had, I did a review. I posted a picture on a Facebook group, Filofax Organized Lovers, and within, I want to say, maybe half hour, maybe an hour of posting the video as well as posting the pictures, the price of this binder suddenly went up from, I think I paid like $18 with change, $18.26, something like that, to $35. And when I saw someone post a comment saying, oh, I might as well buy another Filofax at this cost, because I said this was a really nice option to archive your completed pages. Like, I'm going to, for example, I'm going to take my 2014 next week, take them out of my Filofax and put them in this binder, so I still have them as a reference without bulking up, sorry about that, without bulking up my in-use Filofax. So when someone said that, I thought, well, I don't know where I can get an $18 Filofax, and I went to check the price, and that's when it went up suddenly. So I was going to reach out to the seller to find out why there was a sudden jump in price on just the purple and the green folders, the binders. And again, these are sold as card hold binders, and I think the seller also offers plastic sleeves for card holders, like business cards or credit cards, one or the other. I think they're just about the same size. And before I even had a chance to do that, I received an email from them, from the seller, Rich Blue Team, thanking me for doing the review. It's a startup company, and they were happy to see that someone's showcasing their, one of their products. And I had, I replied, and we had a couple of communications back and forth. And again, thank you so much, Portia, for answering my questions. And they adjusted the price. I'm not sure why it happened, but all of the prices the price for all the colors is $18.99 at this point. So I reached out to everyone on the Facebook group, and on my blog post, I updated the fact that the price is now $18.99. So for those of you who were interested in it and thought the price was absurd for a small A5 binder at $35, it's back down to $18.99. And I believe it's part of Prime, so if you have Prime, it's free shipping. So there's the story. And in addition, they had offered to let me test drive some of their products as they come out with new ones, because they're an office supply company. And they kind of gave me a list of the things that they're coming out with, or the things that they have that they'll be releasing soon. I love office supply stuff. It's probably like my first love, way back when, from when I remember this to this very day. My grandfather was an accountant at a company in Russia, or Ukraine, in Odessa, Ukraine. It was still part of Soviet Union at the time. And when I was a kid and I would go to his office where he was an accountant, his office was right next to the office supplies, and I vividly recall the smell of brand new paper, reams of paper, and I think they had also rolls of paper. So ever since then, I must have been, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 years old, maybe even younger, I have loved office supplies. Paper, pens, notebooks, notepads, binders, clips, You name it, I'm kind of gaga over it. As a matter of fact, I have a a slight obsession with Dollar Tree glitter pencils. I picked up some more the other day. And if I remember, if I go into my office, I'll show you my little pencil holder that I have on my desk. Anyway, so that was the story. It was kind of like kismet. Even before I had a chance to reach out to the seller, they reached out to me. Now, I posted the same video, the video that is on my channel, on the Amazon page as my review, because sometimes you could see pictures, items in print, but you don't really know. It's easier to envision something when you see it in a set of hands. For comparison purposes, and so in a way I just gave some an opportunity for someone to see my test drive of the product, and I appreciate that because I often do that with items that I've never purchased before. Obviously for things that are restocked items, I don't worry about that, but anything that's brand new. Now when I saw this, I was kind of excited because there are so few products sold in the US that are A5 size, besides the Filofax items. So this was kind of exciting. So that is what I was going to share with you guys yesterday, but I totally ran out of time, and I think probably more so enthusiasm. So let me take you into my office and I'll show you my pencils, and then I will tell you about a new challenge that I was inspired to start up because of something that Rena posted. Yes, Rena, you are responsible for this. So hopefully this will help others as well as myself. So let me go into my office where it's much better lighting, and I'll show you my pencils and we could talk about the challenge. Alright, so I'm in my office. Here's my pencil container, and I think the container is also from Dollar Tree. Something about the shiny pencils, just, I don't know. It's the kid in me, and I use pencils every day for work. So I picked up, like I really needed them, but I picked up another pack the other day. I think it's because they're glittery. Yeah. And these actually look like they have glitter stuck to the outside of them. Unlike the ones that have fiber optics. Okay, awkwardly upside down with my left hand. Okay. Alright, I can't get any more pencils because these are not fitting. But see, I wear my pencils down all the way. Like, these are from what used to be dollar spots at Michael's. And they had numbers and letters. And I think I have some N's somewhere. It's got to be in a drawer somewhere. And I love the fact that they had black erasers. Again, completely dorky things, but it's okay. And some of these have purple erasers. See, like these polka dot ones. And I use a different pencil depending on the mood I'm in. I know, there's no explanation to it, but you know what? I enjoy them, I use them. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys is that this headband that I got at Dollar Tree, I want to say 2 weeks ago. I have a big head. There's no way around it. I have a giant cranium. This practically cuts off the circulation to my brain. It's way too small. I thought, oh, it's elasticized with 2 rubber bands, and no. That did not help at all. So I think rather than poach the bling off of it, I'm going to give it to my niece because her head is normal size, unlike my giant one. So I'm going to leave my camera charging in my office because there's barely any battery life left. In the meantime, I'm going to go do some dishes, start up the chicken dehydrating for the dogs because they're all out of the chicken. And we received a package today from Amazon on a Sunday. Doorbell rang, and I'm like, well, who is here? And it was like 9:40, maybe 9:45 in the morning. And it was a box of greenies for the dog. So, but Paulie came home from grocery store. He went to go return some bottles. Let's see, what did he say? $14? No, not quite that much. So he's already started his stash for next year's donation to Toys for Tots. And that emptied out, I think, three or four big bags of stuff that was sitting in the mudroom, which is nice because now it feels so much more roomier. And he picked up some chicken that was on sale, chicken breast that was on sale for the dogs for me to dehydrate. So since we've already eaten today, we had a very late lunch, early dinner, the poached eggs. Oh, I didn't show you. Oh, let me show you. Yeah, they were delicious. The eggs were poached in the microwave like I showed on Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. Or the video from the other day. And Noreen shared with me, thank you again, Noreen, shared with me the recipe for microwave hollandaise sauce, which I made as well. And I had smoked salmon and Polly had beef tenderloin. So we're quite happily full, and they were on just Popcan biscuits. I baked them off in the oven, 11 to 13 minutes, depending on how hot your oven runs and, you know, if it's humid or not. A couple of variations. So I'm going to leave my camera charging. I'm going to go do some dishes. Just quiet Sunday evening stuff. I had a lot of stuff that I was doing today. And because Polly's taking a nap upstairs, I might even clear off the living room table. Because it's just been driving me nuts. You know, the bigger surface areas we have free, it seems like piles just reproduce. So that's another thing that I want to tackle. And then I could share with you guys, probably in a separate video, which I'll link below, about the challenge of organizing your craft space. And it could totally be applied to outside of craft space. And I need to do it, and I know a lot of people want to kind of get things cleaned up. It's first of the year, you know, re-examine what you need to keep, what you want to let go of. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I welcome you to join me and others. So once I have the details, I'll definitely post that. But now I'm going to go get some dishes done, and I think I need a big seltzer. Seltzer or tea, I'm not sure. Maybe seltzer where I'm cleaning up, and then maybe once I'm all done, I'll have some tea. But yeah, love pencils. It's crazy, but I love them.